All right, let's see the trailer. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my goodness. This music is so hard.
The legends are true. Aye, the lost treasure be found. Time and time
Oh
again.
my god, his voice.
Life denied me that which was rightfully mine. I will not abide by this injustice a moment more.
Bro.
The all-black flag points true. The waves in me wig run red with blood. I am death on the horizon. All those who stand against me shall fall by me blade.
It's so tough.
No one will keep me from my prize.
The pirate dance, yes. Oh, it's so tough. Can we just talk about how good this trailer is too? Like, bro. Is that a parrot effect? I need that. I need that right now. Oh my gosh. No, that pirate hero skin is so tough.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
Glory to our feathered host.
Oh, the aura.
Shout out to Marie Christine. Kim.
Oh my god.
the
That
VFX
frame right there
team
goes so hard.
and,
Hold up, I'm gonna
the
screenshot his
team
face.
for that
Wait, chat.
because
We lock.
His little hat. Just,
No, that
Anyway,
screenshot's
if
insane.
anyone-
No.
As Raph
It'll come up
mentioned,
again,
you know,
trust.
He's very
Wait, I'm gonna get like a
unlucky. He's had
cinematic screenshot of him. Look how
life of
cool he
pure
is.
hardship.
Dude, like,
Everything
actually, I love
he's
this so
had,
much.
which isn't a lot,
Like, I've
he's
wanted
ever
a male
had,
pirate
it's,
hero
you know,
skin.
he had to
Because,
fight
like,
tooth and
Ching
nail
Shi, I
for
hope
it.
I'm saying that right.
It's all,
Her, like,
you know,
real life
scraps
history is
from the
amazing. That's
sea,
why, by the way,
from,
Pirate's been my
from
all-time
anywhere
favorite
he
hero.
could roam,
Is because of the
essentially,
lore. Well,
which
not,
isn't
sorry.
a lot, you know,
Not
but,
all-time favorite hero over PK, obviously, but second favorite.
Mostly Barnacle.
Like,
yes.
Pirate's the reason I got into For Honor again. Look, now he finally have a, like, look at the barnacles on his boots.
He's miserable, he's angry,
Dude,
but he's also
that's
dangerous.
sick.
He's also...
Like, the
you know,
little
he's
details
a
like that are
complex
amazing.
character. I mean, I love him, and yeah, the name definitely.
Oh my god.
Echoes,
Wait, I'm gonna be awful in the chat.
How he's feeling, but also how he.
Yo, chat, should I just type in there and say I'm gonna eat his barnacles? Am I gonna get to you? Is that like, might be slightly inappropriate.
And you know, there's a lot more to his story. You know, you can
Should
check
I do
out,
it?
You know,
I'm gonna get yelled
story, which will be out, I believe, tomorrow. That's right, the captain. You know, we're going full summer blockbuster. There's a lot of pirate action. We really want to, you know, it's
in between like
Yeah, well, I mean,
reveals
as
showing
you can
Chaz is
see,
nice.
It's a male pirate, so lots of work went into that with audio as well.
Chart.
A big,
Wait, I have the
shot
crab effect too. Oh my god.
audio. It is a male pirate. This means that a lot of the lines had to be remade. A lot of the onos.
Yeah, I was about to say they'd have to remake
He
everything.
speaks a different language. He
Oh my
speaks,
god, look at his
Irish Gaelic.
tattoos.
So it means that we had to rewrite the lines. We had to have them
Wait, I'm gooning.
translated, localized, and all of this is there. So it's a special
Wait.
skill, one that is very, very special in our cold hearts.
It's over.
Very much so, and yeah, so his beard does have embers in it. It's smoking.
Wait, it has embers in his beard? Okay, that's sick, dude.
It's
unofficially known as Captain Barnacles.
Love it.
Oh my god, I'm using Captain Barnacles. I'm actually
so
saying
epic.
that.
He is.
Really?
He's larger than life.
Yeah.
Bro, he's super
See
tall.
some of the,
Oh my god, that effect constantly plays.
all his bling changes.
Bro, that's amazing.
Oh yes, of course. Do you think like he
Yeah.
makes anything like
Yo, the smoke effect is actually so
By
sick.
himself, just making some
Dude.
jewelry.
Yeah, I'm actually playing this.
That's super
incredible?
yeah, I like the way they look.
Screenshot that.
fantastic.
Easy.
Yeah, good
My
to
bad?
see the breakdown here.
That brown caramel.
I need it. I need this, bro. I actually need this. By the way, chat, this drops tomorrow, and I'm just saying, wait, let me plug. Let me be a content creator. Guys, use creator code Wextra. Like, it gives more variety. Oh, here we go. Here's your nice E2. Oh my god, wait, PK weapons? My bad, I had to type in chat immediately when I saw PK's weapons. Look at them. Oh my god. They look so good. Yes. Bro, I always like the ones where they have like the little inlays within the blade. Here, I'm gonna keep this full screened and like ignore chat for a minute. A skull. Wait, like, kinda, yeah, it looks like one. It's cute. Oh, look at the like. It's like kind of grody and I love it. Like, look at like the way the blades look. Oh wow. How are we spoiling? Like, we haven't gotten to it yet. Are y'all just ahead of me? Well, I guess because I'm streaming, it's gonna like lag a little bit. I was about to say that conch shield looks amazing. Oh my god. Oh wow. This theme is amazing. I always love sea themes. Also, this like seafoam color is gorgeous. Like, let me check the material that this goes with. Go on PK real quick. What's it called? The turquoise is gonna look amazing with this. That and verdigris. Yes, verdigris. Oh my god. Verdigris is gonna actually get used, chat. I already have ideas too. I'm definitely gonna bring back my my crab keeper, and I'm gonna use a lot of the shark effects. This is why I'm saving up steel. Yo, real ones, you know you gotta save up steel for this stuff, guys. Oh, I am so happy. Oh, look at the little trident on the end of the sword. Like, that's Armusha, right? Look at the little like trident. That's insane. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, Hitakiri wins, bro. Hitakiri has like the best weapon out of all of this. Look at that. The like Cthulhu type weaponry. Oh my god. Bro. Look at Shigoki's bat. Oh my god. No, that actually is so good. Is that Shigoki? I think it is, right? Ooh, okay. Shaolin staff's pretty good. Yo, Tiandi. Okay, this season's actually amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna be sitting in the menu unironically listening to this. Oh, yo, what's up, Git? We're watching the Warriors in right now. Yeah, the hook's gonna use a little more. I like them though. They're really simple and I appreciate that. All right, obviously we gotta see the pirate one. Pirate's guns always make me so happy. Zoom in on that. Oh, that goes hard. Captain Blackbeard en français. I actually don't know what beard is. I know black and French is noir. So, you might have to translate that for me. If you send me a translation, I can pronounce it. Ooh, okay. The Fear Shield looks pretty good. Is that, oh, it's a fish. Nah, bro, I'm actually not real. A Fear Shield, it's so nice. It's a fish, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so peak. Yeah, an anglerfish, that's what it is. Oh my god, I was trying to think what it is. Dude,
here you can see from the perspective
here we go.
of the attackers, of course.
I'm not even kidding, I just got 17 different emails because I gifted someone in my chat. Oh my god.
Down the middle, as is customary. And
I got you, Asteroid.
Sides. So a lot of adjustments had to be made for this map to flow well.
I was about to say, this map would be a hard one to redesign.
The objectives in, but
very nicely done though. It looks like it's gonna function pretty nice.
In between,
I always get worried about the distance between both like spawns, like whenever they make maps, because you have to make sure it doesn't take an ungodly amount of time to run for either side, or make it like one's for one side, one's for the other.
Of course, we have always had this beautiful ram totem. And that was kind of like a landmark of the map, but it had to go.
No, bro.
Kind of like the tree in Viking Village.
No!
I don't know what's gonna happen here. Justice for the ram totem. So yeah.
I used to throw people into the spikes.
Needed somewhere to fight and do their thing at the main lane. So it was.
No.
Yeah, absolutely. So and the space worked very well. And as you can see, we opened also the southern side of it. We added a staircase ramp that would connect
bro.
the objective C. So
No,
yeah.
I want a totem now.
Looking at capture point A, we had this kind of awesome little Viking thing, but there wasn't much going on there.
Did Bing just say, can we bring back
completely
Zenith? I
revamped
swear
it
Bing's
here.
getting banned.
It's turned into like this little fort.
I got you. I'll put the song
Again,
question
this is
later.
a Viking map.
Yeah, this
but
is
we
a this is a
overlaid it
deathmatch
with
map.
pirate
Or this is an Elim map that they're converting.
They would like.
I like how it
store
looks
their
so far. I
treasure,
really
their
do.
Loot, their bounty, all that good stuff.
They should put a totem somewhere, like nearby, like have it like randomly in the distance.
So yeah, this was quite a
We might
revamp,
have to get a totem emote.
for the point as well, and even during development, it went through quite a few iterations of it. And you have a nice line of sight towards the main.
I really like how this looks so far.
So another.
Yo,
key
hi,
point I'd
Days.
like
Thanks
to
so much for
address
following.
here
Welcome
is
in.
we added this drop down
Ooh.
that gives straight access to the main lane. So 2 reasons why we did
I like that
this
a lot.
is it makes rotations a lot.
I think we're
more,
obviously gonna see which point is gonna be
easier.
favored just
it
off of
feels
this
better.
rotation.
You see someone who needs to heal, you right away you rotate in, and this happens a lot.
Oh my
more
gosh,
quicker.
they're showing
And you have that line
like
of
Immin
sight
players how
on
to
people
rotate.
who
Wait,
are
lock
coming.
in.
The
Lock
other
in,
thing
bro.
we did by shifting the drop
Oh my
to the
goodness.
side is that
Everybody
I
lock
definitely
in.
didn't want people to be able to drop attack.
Everyone in the stream
you know,
just
an
learned how to
incoming
rotate in Dominion.
enemy as
We
they're
might be
coming
cooked. We
towards
might
the
actually be
point. You know,
cooked.
that would suck
No.
before they even get on the point.
Yeah.
That you would be able to do that. So this works really well. It does, you have a very quick rotation time there. So
I
you
like
do
that.
take a little minuscule amount of damage. It's not
That'd
much.
That'd be a trade.
I'm about to say,
But
nobody
there's
knows
that
what
trade-off,
rotations are.
So if you don't want to take that damage, take the long way. Moving on to capture point C, this useless dock, which
like the
wasn't
dock.
much good for anything.
This looks so
So we turned that into the
Oh.
remnants of the
I love this ship,
shipwreck.
bro.
And it looks really cool, and it even tells its own story there, as you kind of see the ship was, halved in 2.
Yeah.
Oh my
and
gosh.
for Dominion, you'll be playing on the, the bow?
Oh, I get it now. I get it now. Yeah,
Someone
you're playing on like the
correct
half of the
me.
ship
I
that
think
like
that's
crashed.
called a bow.
Okay,
But
that's
yeah, and
really
you have
nice.
this awesome pirate emblem there on the sail. So yeah, really thematic.
Oh, I
We
also
went all
love
out
this,
with,
like, this,
sprinkling
like,
the
part right
pirate
here.
theme,
Like,
over the
this,
map.
like,
Here we
opening
see the
area, it
weather
looks so
locations,
good.
as Raph was
Y'all know I'm
mentioning
already gonna be taking
earlier, how
screenshots there.
changes,
It looks so good.
The feel of the map.
I think the first rendition of
I
it,
always
right
enjoy
here,
it.
this
Even
is
after the
reminding me
fact,
of
after we've
Oblivion.
Worked on it for so long and looking at it in
Like, do y'all
video
get the
form,
vision?
just to be like, oh, I'm always astounded by the work of the art team. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, so moving on into the intro cinematics. Here we have some team that's there to loot the treasure from the pirates, and they're having none of it.
I can't
they're
speak.
ready. Yeah, they're all happy. They got the treasure. Bam. Yeah, this was some really cool work done by.
Dude, when are
animation
Bethesda
team
and
for
Fraud are gonna
this.
collab?
And
Y'all know
from
how peak that would be? Get like
sorry, the
Daedra effects. We
defender
get
side, you see
some
their
sort of like
perspective.
hero skin or something
They're
like
looking
that
down
for
on
like
them,
Oblivion.
and they have the high ground.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
And they're ready to attack.
Very valid.
Just imagine.
Duels,
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
As might have been mentioned. So of course we had to update duels on this map, and for the better, of course, we used the new
Pirate duel,
Dominion,
I guess.
Objective zones. And so
This
now
looks
you see
very
here,
nice.
This is the main lane area in Dominion.
Y'all know
So
when I
you can,
1v1
actually,
viewers, I'm
was
running this
similar
map
to what was
immediately.
Already in Dominion, in Duel, but without the ram totem that was mentioned before.
Oh, the
There's, like, a
cages in the
stalling,
background?
You can run around it, so this is a lot.
I wonder, is it
cleaner.
just this area? Or is it gonna be like one of the ones that
Nice for
changes?
the upcoming.
Yeah. Here at capture point C, now
I
we
love
place the
bridge
duel
areas,
location
dude.
over the capture point, so this is only accessible in Duel. Don't worry, we put some railings on that bridge. I already hear the complaints, but
I love
there
no, I
are
love bridge
some
fights. I just hate
ledge
when it's a broken
opportunities,
bridge,
but
so
you'll
this
have
is
to work for
perfect.
them, and you'll have to mind your positioning there. So
Yeah,
I
as long as you
always
fight in the
enjoy
middle.
doing specific Duel locations.
You're gonna fight
And
on a
now coming
boat?
back to the
Okay,
boat,
no, this is peak.
Here in Duel,
The water?
we're on the back side of it, so the part that was split off during some
Oh my
battle
god.
that took place on this boat. And this is really, again, unique.
This
to
is
Duel.
genuinely my new favorite map.
And we have
Look
that
at
shark
this.
That's roaming around. That was a really cool touch.
Oh my gosh.
I really enjoyed
Also,
that.
this
And we
shark.
also have this. You're splashing around in the water here.
Yo, the little shark going around the
Stay
whole
tuned.
time.
Mathieu is going to be talking to you guys more about that.
Oh
There's
my
no
god.
better.
I'm sure they thought about that.
Now we moved it to the main lane area, and you get this real 2v2.
I'm glad, by the way, they put this map in like literally everything. This map is so
Yeah,
well made.
yeah.
There's no other
They
factors.
cooked
Something
incredibly
to look
hard.
out, though. You could see the color gradients change from when we launched there before the art. I think it was during Marching Fire that we updated, and how it looked.
I'm about to say,
like
did they just
now,
rework all the water in the game?
Same, asphalt.
Because like the water
location.
texture looked incredibly
So,
good.
Actually, little bit of info there. The first time I changed Brawl on this map was my first appearance on Warriors Den.
Aw.
About 9 years ago, 8
Oh,
years ago,
W
I
Man's-
suppose.
Full circle.
So
Yo,
yeah,
but
I
I'm not
was
even kidding. I think I
celebrating
joined like what 22.
that. But yeah, I'm probably dating myself.
Dude, you know how they have badges in
There's
Rainbow
also,
now about when you start playing?
like some
I
of
hope
the
they get that in
flowers
For
that
Honor,
they
like with like a little ornament or something.
So the VFX team did a really cool job here. This little detail of they sprinkled these flower.
Oh,
all over
dandelions!
The grassy fields.
Oh my
and
God,
as you run through
dude!
them, you
I
see them,
fucking
you
love
can see there,
dandelions.
They kind of wisp off into the air.
They're reactive.
Yeah.
Reactive
So,
dandelions
again,
in
the
For Honor.
VFX had some fun on this map.
Bro, someone like me who's like an absolute screenshot
the whole
nerd, I'm
map
gonna have an
really-
amazing time.
Quite often the last time we saw him. And also something to give a bit more identity to assassins.
Nice.
So here we go. Part 1 is, I'll just read this slide and I'll explain the implications.
Wait,
right?
what?
So all non-assassin heroes now have block active from 100 to 300 ms while dodging, and the block is active in the direction of the dodge. So what does this mean, right? At super high level, there's a tendency for players to have a very specific situation happen where one player throws a bash and another throws a neutral undodgeable at basically the same time.
Nusha's
And
best.
when this
Nusha
happens,
S tier. Nusha S tier.
But you must dodge. So what
GG.
happens? You get hit
GG,
by
bro.
something every single time.
GG, bro.
And so when we removed a block on dodge a while ago, we removed it because undodgeables, we
Nusha's
had
S
we had
tier.
some issues with them. We were forced to always make
Dude,
them
you can
top,
trap
and then it always
dodges.
feels a little bit weird. So if we want to have like, undodgeable on only one side, for example, we couldn't really do it. So it opened up the design space, but also created this issue. So this is an attempt to help resolve this issue. So you have block at the same time
Oh my
as
God.
deflect. It doesn't mean that you're deflecting, and it's still not as effective as it was before we did
Okay.
before the block was active for the entire duration. So that's one thing there. Also, this is forcing the block in the direction of the dodge. So if you're dodging front, it'll always block top. If you're dodging to the right, to the left, it'll always block in that direction. So it's really like, it's a bit of a change. We have to change.
I think this will be
every
really
single-
good for,
almost every hero there to make sure
what is
everything
it? This is
was
gonna be really good for, like,
fitting
anti-ganks.
here.
Like, cause think about it, if you
this will let
dodge, if you dodge in a
into
gank, you're dead.
undodgeables if
So
you
this
don't have
actually
the
allows you to
direction
dodge
to come,
stuff. Wait,
because
this
you're
is gonna
looking
nerf
at
optimals.
Kind of block it.
Cause think about it, in a
So that's
fight
the idea
now,
here,
if
right?
they
So
you
it just
can't
needs
do
to
a blue
help
orange gank.
that very, very specific situation. We did not
Oh my
want to
God.
have the block on the entire dodge that created other issues.
Dude, this is beautiful.
but
Wait, think
having
about it,
it
right?
at
Because you know
deflect
how when
timing
you
here
okay, think about it. The
really
scenario
helps
where you
for
fight a
those heroes,
Shigoki and a
it should give
Nabushi,
bit
right?
more survivability
Let's say
when you're
Shugo is
outnumbered
headbutting and
and
Nabushi's trying to
you're
do that
facing players
annoying
that
ass
are able
undodgeable
to
spam.
kinda time
If you
themselves really
time
well
this right,
at throwing an attack
as a
that must be dodged and an
non-assassin,
attack that cannot
you
be
can dodge the
as well
headbutt,
at the same time.
and
the
you'll
big
be able to
idea here.
block
So, I'll be
the
curious
blue
to hear
attack. Because if it's a
specifically
big enough
composed here, but
window
also
within the
from everybody.
dodge, it
But
should
really,
stop
I know,
it.
like Normie specifically. I remember the last time we were in the studio.
But I
he
do
was
think about that
asking
though.
me
Like
about
with
this,
dodge
like,
bashes, is it going to be a
pretty
block
consistent
until they
basis.
convert it to a
So,
bash? You know
it's
what I
not
mean?
necessarily for Normie, but it's for all the players that
It
I know are
like
having
kind
issues
of
with this.
it
But Normie
fixes
should
blue
appreciate
orange
it.
ganks if you can
And
predict
then,
when they time the
next up
bash.
for assassins. So now all assassin heroes have deflected active in all three stances while
Oh my
dodging
god!
forward.
Oh my god!
you might
This is so good
remember,
for PK. Oh my god!
The Peacekeeper testing grounds we did a little bit like earlier, like later last
Yes,
year, right?
dude.
And so what
Dude,
we had
PKS.
is her third feat had deflect active on all three
Yes.
stances, whether she
Yes.
was dodging front, left, or right.
Oh my
That was a
god!
bit too strong, specifically for the side dodges. It basically lets you nullify a bunch of mix-ups completely.
Oh my
You didn't really
god,
want that.
this
There was
buff's a
always
PK
ways
buff
for the
chat.
attacker to do something, but it was a bit too
I'm gonna dodge
complicated,
forward
and
heavy
it kind of
span.
forced us to play like a wildly different
Oh
way,
yes.
and it wasn't
Oh
super well
yes.
received, so we're like, okay, cool.
Oh,
But on the
everyone,
front part,
everyone
it
sucked.
made a lot of sense.
Oh my god.
And we've had Katoon release recently that has a similar-ish thing, but it's active for the entire duration of a run. But
I'm
it
tweaking in
feels
chat.
good to have like this kind of cool
Yes!
deflection.
Bro.
So now in this testing grounds, every single assassin in the game.
Oh
and
my
that
god.
includes Shaolin, because Shaolin is a hybrid assassin.
Yeah.
It's a
that
dashing
had
thrust
deflex
meta.
skill beforehand, so it applies. He has deflects, so it applies to this.
Dude, doing this
If
for
you front
Shaolin,
dodge,
yeah, that's crazy.
You are able to deflect.
It's a
and do it.
dashing thrust
So
meta.
That's kind of cool because then it gives
It's a
you an
dashing thrust
opportunity
meta.
to
I
go,
know
"You
it's
what?
testing grounds,
I'm
but I'm
facing,
so
I don't
happy.
know, like a Yorm, right? And I know that they're gonna do an undodgeable light finisher. And maybe I don't have the reactions,
so
or
happy.
maybe there's too much input lag, or maybe
I'm so
it's
happy.
an off day or something. And I'm like, I know the undodgeable is coming. Like, I can
My
read it, I
God.
can read the person's mind. I can read his mind. But I still won't be able to block.
Yeah.
This is free.
Nice.
You front dodge.
Oh my god, why was that so
You
delayed?
don't have regular. You don't have iframes. There's none of these things that are happening while you're front dodging. So
Oh
it lets
my
you do
God.
Really, really cool things about
My
nullifying
my
some of
prayers
your
have been
opponent's
answered.
offense in this way.
Zerk
but
is
it's
gonna
a
be- I mean,
super
Zerk
hard
could
game,
be an
because if
issue.
you front dodge.
I
and
see
you didn't throw
why.
a dodgeable light, or you didn't throw what you were expecting. Heavy is gonna hit you. A bunch of things are able to hit you. So it's a big read that can lead
I'm
to
fine with
super
this.
cool moments. And speaking
No,
of
because
those
here's the
moments,
thing.
we have a couple of
PK
videos that
soft
kinda
feint dodge
showcase
forward.
what you can do with this, which is like kind of side effects of it, but are super interesting. So Max, if you want to start playing it. So,
Where's my PK?
So this is what we were talking about with the block,
Where's
the
my
dodging,
PK?
the block direction, the blocking the dodge direction.
Where's
So you see
my
Warren there,
glorious PK, bro?
always
I
kinda
need it.
switches his stance to left, right, or top whenever he dodges, so that's a good one. And then now this is
Yeah,
what's more
Nusha
interesting,
needs
right?
it.
So the Shinobi here is dodging front into Zanu's zone attack. And boop, you deflected it.
Oh,
So
you're all
again,
getting
that's one thing
trolled.
That's really
You're
interesting.
all
That's
getting
like
trolled.
That's the base.
Oh my
Basic case
god.
of I'm front dodging into an undodgeable.
Yeah.
But what else can this tech do for assassins? You can have an opponent throw an attack at you while you are locked onto somebody else, front dodge, and deflect their attack.
I love
right?
this.
Creates super hype moments. Like, this is amazing.
Shinobi
It-
just
it
wins,
feels
yeah.
so good
You
to
just
pull
make
off
a
in-game.
prediction on anything that's
Super,
not
super cool.
unblockable and you win.
And the other thing it can do as well, which was like a big part of our
I'm
intention
fine with
here,
this.
is
Everyone's so
it
like
makes
freaking out, and
assassins
I'm just so
really,
happy.
Really dangerous when they're out, when they're not locked.
I'm just gonna
onto,
keep
right?
playing
So
PK. I'm just gonna
JJ
spam
right
PK
for
now.
example, is throwing
No, because PK
left
just
side
wins.
heavy,
PK wins.
but the Orochi here is able to dodge into it because the deflect is active on all three stances. Is able to deflect that heavy.
I'm so fine with
and
this.
Punish the giant
Everyone's
Orochi.
getting bleed.
So
Everyone's
it
getting
gives
bleed, bro.
assassins a lot more things they can do in group fights when they're outnumbered, when they're outnumbering people. It enhances their identity as deflect
just-
masters. So this is what we're going on with this. Hopefully people have stamina improvements. Oh no, there's no more stamina drain or stamina pause on pretty much every single attack except throws and Junjun's Fairy Punish. So
Wait,
something that's been super highly requested for a
stamina
long
drain,
time.
stamina pause, or off
It
most
was a
attacks.
long time
I'm so
coming,
fine with
to
this.
be honest. And
I actually like this. This is a good
surprisingly,
change.
People often like just go, there's
Bro,
like
throws not affecting
light pirate
stamina
back,
on PK's max punish. I'm very
swords,
happy. This is
shoulder back,
nice.
Do stamina damage. There was a lot of attacks that does.
There
stamina
were.
damage.
That list was big.
It's not all of them did a stamina pause. So it's not always. It wasn't always obvious. Now it's
Wait,
just
so is this gonna,
completely
you know,
gone, except
BP
for
bash and
throws.
Warden bash? Is this
'Cause
getting
again,
rid of
we do
stamina
want you to
damage
be
from
able
them?
To, like throw somebody and then you get a stamina and you get your cool punishes.
Wait, this is
And
amazing.
also for Janjung's parry punish, which is just it's the only thing it does. It used to deal one
Oh
damage. at the end, a
no.
little
I
slap.
feel bad for people who
But
relied
we
on
removed
stamina
it for a
damage,
lot of different
but I
reasons.
like this.
But still, right now, all the stamina drain except for those two things is completely gone.
Nice.
So I can't see chat, but I'm sure some people are happy.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, so
that's slide
throws
number
in
one.
JJ
number
choke
two.
are the only things not
There's
affected.
a second
Everything
slide.
else in the game just lost stamina damage.
I like this because there's like 3 lines or 4
Dude,
lines.
I like this.
But then it's
Good change, good change, good
a
change.
ton of changes.
I know.
That's
We
good.
could have listed
I like
that all
this.
out. Yeah.
Katoon. So this is what I alluded to earlier a little bit, right? So
Good change.
Katoon right now is not necessarily massively underperforming.
Okay.
Our numbers are a little bit low. But as we mentioned during the competitive tournament, like the segment there,
Wait, kick
there's some
after
players
deflect?
that are extremely good with her. I'm not gonna name drop, but you can go watch some footage, and you see them playing with Katoon really well. She's a hero that is really difficult to play effectively.
I agree with this.
So
She's
we're
very
trying
difficult to play, but
address
very good.
three
This is
major
fine. I'm okay with all
problems
this.
that the hero has. First is that you can now perform frightful kick after a successful deflect. So you know how it kind of felt bad when you're deflecting a raider, and then
Or Berserker.
or berserker, or whatever.
Yeah.
And you just throw a heavy.
Oh, guess
then-
what? Every assassin has
This
this.
armor doesn't do anything. Well, now you have an option. Something you can do. It'll lead to less damage, right? The frightful kick does just still guarantee.
Drops are active on the main For Honor channel, not on my channel.
Go back into
So if you want to, get
whatever,
drops,
but
make sure you
the
tune
idea
into them.
here is
Have
we
like
want to
my
give
stream
her
and
a
their stream
different
open, or
option
honestly, if
on
you want to just
deflect,
watch their stream, I'm
rather
really good
than making her attack just break armor, because breaking the armor is one thing. We have it on Orochi, we have it on some heroes, but it's not necessarily always the best thing to do. It can lead to other issues. In this case
Yeah,
as
I
well,
agree.
because it's an attack that is used at a bunch of different places. We didn't want to create the
I'm
expectation
sorry,
of
Breeze.
this version.
I'm
'cause
so
we already
sorry.
have this like different.
Yeah,
versions are at
BP is
different
just
speeds.
not is like
We want to add on
cooked.
top of it. Well, this one breaks armor, but this one doesn't, and this one doesn't, and this one doesn't. So at this point, it wasn't really worth it, and it's a lot better to just add a bash there. It makes a lot.
I mean, the
of sense.
bashes are there for like
Slightly
a
lower
light
punish, but
punish.
still
It's just not there for stand punishes
The
anymore.
next two changes are concerning her follow-ups after when she does her pin attack, right? So Ultimate Authority and Restless Peace, they're both 100 ms faster on recovery. What this means is that
cool with
Ultimate
this.
Authority is now frame positive, so you have an advantage of 100 ms after you use it, and then Restless Peace, you're back to neutral instead of being negative.
Okay.
So you lose less momentum when using them, especially for Ultimate Authority, where
No,
if you end
Warlord,
up
they got
getting a
rid
light
of stam
afterwards, your
damage on
opponent
every
might
single
match
move
his
in the
light,
game.
you
So
will beat
did
them.
Warlord
So it creates
Warlord
a sort of
headbutt used to do
situation
stam
where the
damage,
hero
right?
is in a bit
I think it
less-
did.
You're still going to neutral, but you're being less penalized for going to neutral. Now, these
Yo,
two changes,
indirect
they're
Kinsey nerf is
interesting.
insane, bro.
If we find, after looking at the data and after
Glad just got
discussing it a little
worse.
bit more, that they're not enough, we'll look at the hero
Oh,
again.
God.
Like I said, she's really potent in the right hands, but looking at the data,
I'm okay with these
her win
buffs
rate
though.
is
Like
a
this just
bit
puts her
lower
like a
than
little
what
bit
we
frame
would have
positive, a little bit neutral.
So
It's fine.
we're trying to adjusting things upwards a little bit, and sometimes like we don't want to release a hero that's overly strong, and then when we're playing it internally, some aspects end up being this is a bit too strong, this is a bit too weak. So this is how we kind of balance. But these changes should really help her. Perform.
Yeah, pretty much Warlord. There's just no reason to
All right.
bash now.
Is there a third slide?
I
Like
hope
in
so.
between moves,
You
you know
hope
what I
so?
I'm
mean?
hoping so.
I think there is.
Hey.
Pirate, right? So some people
Here we
call that
go.
pirate. We're actually not nerfing
Pirate buff.
because pirate does not need further nerfs. She actually needs a little bit of buffs.
A little bit.
But this
Okay
is a
with this.
really interesting buff that we're doing here. It's really, really, really different. It's the first time we're trying this. And it's something that I'm hoping is going to work, because if it does work, it's something we can apply to other heroes, right?
Okay.
So Pirate's main issue right now, especially in ones, because this is not really something that will affect fours much, but really ones, is that Cavalier Dance, which is her front dodge heavy, and Walk the Plank, which is like her pin attack that you can do when you're in chains, are a little bit too reactable for top level players.
Right, right.
Yeah,
So
this is
what
like
we've
super
noticed is
reactable.
that they react to the animation. It's not really parry flash. There's been a lot of studies that were done. We had like some stuff happening where we looked at, are people able to react to parry flash, and the answer is no. But they can react to animations, and these two animations in
And by the way, I want to
particular
say when he says this
were a
stuff,
little
like
bit
we're
too
talking about
easy
the
to
general
react
like top
for
percent of
some.
players. There's
But when
obviously
you
some
react
people that
to
are
it,
super
you react
cracked and
to
can just like
them
react to
late.
everything. But
And when
like
you react late,
you know.
you parry late, often on the last frame. So we're shaving off that last frame where you can parry. So instead of having the parry window being 200 milliseconds, it's 166 for both of these attacks,
Okay.
which will make them a little bit harder to parry, but hopefully will make it so that they truly become unreactable even at the top level of play, because then even if you look at the animation, by the time your brain processes the information and you press heavy to parry,
Yeah, they said they might use this for other heroes. Doesn't Oro UB though? It has enough recovery though. Like it has like super good recovery time after.
These are like small, very, very small, very targeted.
Like
buffs.
where if someone dodges, you can like get
Pirate.
out of it anyways.
If this, like I said, if this,
I mean,
ends
they
up
could still
working
go
out,
for the like neutral
I
dodge
can
parry,
see
but
this working on Glad's Cure, for example.
Orochi is
where
tough.
There is the animation is a little bit too easy to tell. So if we shave off that one frame on Pirate, does all of a sudden on Gladiator, does skewer all of a sudden become viable, right? So it's these things that we're trying to experiment and look a little bit
Making
further.
skewer
This is the first step.
unreactable?
We'll see if that works out
Well,
or not.
I'd have to think about
I think
that.
it's a very interesting thing to
No, they
try
haven't
out,
changed GLAD
see
yet,
if
but
it
basically
happens.
this
Because
change is
the
going to
other
determine if they
option
make
to
skewer
use
unreactable.
was to redo the animations entirely.
Yeah.
And then, so we go back to mocap, we shoot the animations, we have the animation team like reintegrate them, we try them out, and we always run the risk of, you know what, it's still reactable, right? It's very difficult to have the
I think overall this is a
skill
really good
level
change because
and the
Pirate in
perception
1v1s
needed for
is like, you
players
know,
to be
her
able
whole
to
issue is she's
react to things.
reactable
And
to the point
depending on the
where you don't
player,
have
it's
to like
different.
make a prediction,
So
you can
it's
stare
not
at.
something that we can universally just go, hey, we'll just reshoot
And
it
GLAD
and
has
it'll
this
be
issue
fine.
too. So I think this is a very good
again,
change for
this is,
Pirate.
like the best solution for this.
I genuinely think,
we'll
especially with her having like, I'm pretty sure she has still a little bit of a hyper window. This is going to make like
There's more slides.
best change.
Oh man.
I'm gonna keep this going because you know there's more slides. People keep saying that there's only gonna be one slide. Well, there's more than one slide now. Shaolin. So nerf to Shaolin. All right. People have been asking for this for a while.
Yo,
Sunsweep put
Shaolin
no longer
nerf!
chains on miss. This was a big thing. Players like, understandably, like
Yes,
it's
bro. Type
frustrating
W's in
and
chat
difficult
immediately.
When you get to that point where Sunsweep like unbalances you get a follow up.
Sunsweep
when you
no
read it
longer
correctly, you
chains
dodge it,
on miss. That's
you still, like, you
amazing,
have to do a
dude.
dodge attack because if you do a dodge guard break, it doesn't work. The thing
Yep.
is, that was
Dodge
always our
GB never
intent,
worked.
to have Sunsweep be punishable by a dodge attack specifically and not a dodge guard break because it's really deep into Shaolin's flow.
Right.
You have to go into key stance, then an attack in key stance, then go into Sunsweep. So because of this, we also lowered the recovery of Sunsweep by 200 MS. So when it's at 600, you cannot get a guaranteed guard break. You can dodge and guard break into it, but Shaolin will be able to take it. So do dodge attacks against this move. It's deep. We'll see also if this change is enough, if it impacts Shaolin enough there. Shaolin is really high in tier list. Really
I think
high in
this
a lot
will
of different
be.
things. So, and I
this-
know
I think this will, like, actually
especially
fix a good bit
strong
about him.
pain points for a lot of players. So we're starting with this, seeing how it lands up, and then we'll
Actually,
see
if I think if he feints the,
But
because
honestly,
he
I
can
think this
feint
is a pretty good
sweep,
change.
right?
It's
I'm not being
it's
stupid.
a
I don't play
huge nerf
Shaolin,
to
so I don't really know.
Shaolin,
Can he feint
but it'll
sweep?
help players like get the upper hand back a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay. So that means he
Another
could bait
slide.
it out now, and he could just go for the.
Boom, Shigoki. So we're also nerfing Shigoki.
Oh my god!
A long time ago, we added that the front dodge headbutt could chain on miss.
Oh my god!
And so,
This is the best
like, yeah,
change.
okay, it's cool. You know, it gives.
This is
Shigoki
the
better
best
options or
change.
whatever.
Shigoki
The
needs
problem
this nerf.
that
Please,
kept
yes, dude.
creeping
This
up
is
over
so
time
good.
Is that it makes
Oh my
Shigoki
god!
far
I've prayed for
too
you.
safe.
Literally,
Unless you have a dodge
no
back,
chain on headbutt.
Shigoki can
Oh
just
my
front dodge
god.
headbutt, or even headbutt in chains, and then use side
I
dodge
think you
attack
still
and
might be able to. I think you can still probably get a light parry.
and then can punish you.
Like
for
if he
your
just
dodge.
dodges forward.
The
Like if you
problem
dodge
is
forward,
that
like,
there's
or sorry,
two
you dodge
instances.
spam and you think he's gonna do it,
Either
you can
what
get
we
a good
did,
light parry.
so you
Bro,
can't
I'm so
use
happy.
at all, or you change the timing. at
I'm
which
so
the armor
happy.
kicks in on the heavy
This is a
finish.
huge change to
The problem is if you change
Shigoki
the
because they
timing of
can't
that
just
armor,
spam
It
headbutt.
has to be pushed back.
Because literally, what
way
you could
too
do
much
in the like with Shigoki
for-
headbutt,
for
you could
every
headbutt,
single
like
dodge
dodge
attack
it,
to
and then you
land.
get stuck getting hit with
That
like a
otherwise
lighter
we
zone or
create
something.
just
It would just
weird
smack you.
exceptions that,
Like,
you know, my hero is just
bro.
against Shigoki for reasons. But then when that ends up being super late,
Ping.
then Shigoki
All right,
loses too
bro.
much effectiveness in group fights because then you can't ever really use his heavy finishers.
Right.
So we've opted for removing the ability to chain off those headbutts to not affect the heavy
No,
finishers
because this is
too
literally
much.
amazing.
But
You
we
gotta
also
think.
lowered the miss recovery from the front dodge version.
Oh my god,
that
this is
you can't get a guard
glorious.
break off of it. So really, like at 600 MS, you have to dodge attack it, but you can't just do dodge into guard
He's
break.
still, bro. He's still very
So that's kinda
good.
the big idea here for Shigoki to change the hero a little bit, nerf him enough that
Amazing.
it'll have an effect, but also
Every time they nerf
not
a hero, I'm just gonna
affect
say
what
indirect
what
PK
you
buff.
Can do otherwise. Because again, we want you.
I gotta stop trolling, bro.
And if the armor kicks in too late, they're just not used.
Is the audio crackling? Is it really?
Constantly.
Right.
So it's better to sometimes throw a light that's enhanced, go into
Here,
your
let me fix the
finisher,
chat.
Maybe do your headbutt when you're outnumbered or when you can risk getting peeled to be able to get better into that kind of position.
How's this sound now? How's this sound now?
Alright. Sounds good.
And then another slide.
Yoshin.
Another slide.
I know.
Slight nerfs to
Oh my
Kyoshin
God.
again. So light finishers are no longer undodgeable, and we've also lowered the damage to 14 down from 16.
Oh my god. Light
undodgeable
finishers
part
no
is
longer.
heavy finishers are still undodgeable. So
Yo, I'm so happy.
When we were
I'm so happy, chat.
What kind of adjustments?
We pray for times like these. Is it still
This one came
crackling?
up because, like, does the hero
Wait, seriously?
have 2 undodgeables?
I don't even know how to fix that. I might have to
Yes,
refresh.
No, right. We put it initially.
Dude, this is
down there,
amazing.
and
Chat, let me
then
refresh real quick.
something a bit more
Hang on.
interesting. Do we remove the light ones?
If it doesn't fix after this, it's just
And
the
it's
stream. Like, I don't know.
Better to remove light undodgeables. Again, for what I mentioned a little bit earlier, right? Where if you're a bit off,
The rage bait.
or you're on.
So wait, is this still
PS4,
crackling right now?
That's not on game mode. On like a third party.
At that
controller
point, that's
has a
probably
bit
just
of
my
a
mic.
lag,
I'm gonna be honest.
It's super hard to block lights. and shit. We get it. We completely understand it. So being able to dodge them is important. They're still able to be dodged. And everything.
Yeah,
That's good.
Kyoshin just
But the
slightly
idea
less
here is that
annoying. I am
just that
so
undodgeable
fine with this,
there
bro. Like,
becomes
this is
a
so
double
fine.
meaning of, I know undodgeable is coming, but then I have to guess also in which direction it's coming. Doesn't make a ton of sense. So because it is, it's better to remove undodgeable there, because if it's undodgeable heavy, even on those really the worst conditions ever, you have the time to see the swing, and you can block it. So it's totally fine. It kind of works out that way. You'll get more damage also off those heavy finishers, so that works. It discourages light spam.
Hey,
as
no
well, so
JC hate,
it's
chat.
kinda good to
We
have.
do not hate on JC
And
around
the
here.
damage was also a little bit too high, so we toned it down to what is more normal, acceptable.
I'm fine with this.
All right, and then one final slide.
Ooh.
Right? There was more than one slide. There was a bunch of slides.
We had a few. We had a few.
And this slide is pretty packed, but essentially for Shaman, we've adjusted and improved their weapon trajectory.
Okay.
So they match the weapon visuals better.
This was very
on the
needed.
following
Shaman, when you
attacks.
fought her,
There's a
all of
massive
her attacks felt
almost every
weird.
single one of
You know what I
them.
mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's
So,
like you would get hit by
This
something and just be
is
confused because
really
they're
interesting.
like
First of all, like Shaman
actual,
had a hard
what
time
is
in
it?
Group fights because she had no reach. Her thing was super extended.
yeah, she had no reach on
So
anything. On top of
we
that, the like
started working on
animations
this for a
didn't
while.
match up.
And what we
Like
discovered,
your axe
because
would hit
Shaman
someone and
is
then
one
like they wouldn't take damage.
Year one, that's 9 years ago, and back then.
Oh my gosh! Wait, indirect PK buff?
Were sometimes doing things that looked amazing. Where if you're moving left or moving right,
My bad.
moving front or standing still when you're throwing attacks, you got different animations coming out because it looked better.
Right.
So this is super cool, but
Oh
it
my
brings a
God.
problem where, well, the
I need to
the
stop
attack
trolling.
data,
Like,
which is separate from the animation data.
20 minutes
That's why we can
out.
have like trajectories and adjust them.
this
But
is
we can
good. This is
definitely
very
it
good.
doesn't
Basically,
have
what
to
this
match
is
100%
Shaman.
the weapon that's
She
the
gets
difference
externals
from the
now.
trajectory that we set.
So like the weapon trajectory, like it's gonna match the
So-
visuals, which usually means it's gonna
But
increase.
It makes it different because if you're walking left, for example, and you throw an attack,
God.
then the timing of the trajectory of the hitbox might be, and actually was different than when you're walking right or walking front or staying neutral. So
I think this might be the last slide. We'll have to see.
Then this is the right data. This is what we want. But then you were walking left or right, and it like didn't match at all. It created like crazy phantom hits and all sorts of things.
Yeah, I was about to say
we
you
had
do
to
get a
work on
ton
the
of like
animation.
phantom misses, which is weird.
And
Like with Shaman
I
specifically.
want to give like a major big shout out and thanks to Noel that you've met last time, I think.
We did, yeah.
Who worked super hard on this to normalize the animations and to rework them.
Oh my
so that
god! No, I
they
refreshed. I'm
all
gonna get this
work the
message every
same,
5
whether
minutes
you're
now. Oh my god.
Moving left, right, or front or whatever, and it allowed us to do this in a really good
No,
way.
but it's true. Like you
So
literally,
Shaman
like
is
when you
now-
played Shaman,
should
you
now
would be
a
hitting
lot more
stuff, or you
viable
feel like you'd be hitting stuff, you just wouldn't get it, bro.
where she
Like
doesn't have the most massive reach. Her weapons are not the biggest weapons in the game, but she actually is able to hit people externally now. Right? There's a lot of those things that kind of help to what she can do that she couldn't do before. I'm hoping
I gotta
it'll
say,
help
this is
her
the best
go up a
change. Like
little
I'm
bit
not gonna
in
lie,
rank,
the
but
nerfs
she's
are
been
very nice, but I
bottom
think
tier for a
Shaman
while.
needed
It's
this
been really
insanely
difficult.
bad. Like I would
Ganking
argue
while
that
it was,
like obviously
top
like
tier
I
for
play
a while,
a bunch of PK
the
and
issue
she's
that's
not
kept
the
up with
best
the
in
fact
most
that
situations.
it's long.
Shaman is worse than
Time,
PK in my opinion.
coupled with
When it comes
the
to like
difficulty
fours
that
and
she
stuff
has
like
in
that,
participating
specifically
in
because
fights,
Shaman in like
really like
her
it. So
feats,
the
like
distance-
other than like Nail Bomb is pretty good.
Problem,
But
and
like when it
trying
came to like
figure out,
survivability and
can
stuff
we
like
make
that
Shaman
and in
better
team
and
fights,
can we make
you
it
just
better
couldn't
fights?
hit anyone.
So
Like PK at least
we're
I
happy
can
to have this
external a
thing.
ton.
I know at least
Now I
this
think
is
Shaman and
better
PK are gonna be at
than
least on the same
probably
level in
happy right
Dominion.
now.
I got it on the,
Alright,
I
why
think
don't
third
we,
day after Rep 90
take a look
dropped.
at
It was a
some of the
22-hour stream. I slept for 8 hours and then got a 20
Of
hour.
course.
Also, I love this hero skin. I love it. Thank you for following
So
Unknown. I
good.
appreciate you. Welcome in, everybody. We're right at the very end, so
We also have
let me know.
the
Everyone in
Battle
chat, let me
Pass,
know.
as well as our
You
Legacy
peaked over
Pass.
600? Holy
Then pass
shit.
Crashing waves.
Bro, my glorious king is cooking. My god. Bro, that's actually crazy.
Blackprior, Magi, and Warlord.
Oh my god. Oh, so these are good here fest. Let's go.
Live tomorrow. That's okay. That's okay. The throwback event, Hyper Duel. There we go.
Wait. Yo, by the way, I'm calling him Ed, bro. If y'all don't know, the hero skin, I'm pretty sure he's based after, was it Blackbeard?
There we go. From June
Bro's name is
19th to
Ed.
June 26th.
How do y'all feel knowing you're gonna get parried by Ed?
Triple threat. Can't wait for that. It's gonna be awesome.
I think so, yeah. Shinobi and Orochi are gonna get permabanned. Dude, it's just like the deflect changes. Berserker is gonna be really busted. I will say. Well, off GB though, it might not be too bad.
Buy the shark mog, as it were, here. But you know what, folks, and all this crew, the crew and the
I'm not gonna lie, this is so silly. I love it.
The week coming your way, starting tomorrow. Yes, that's right, from June 12th to July 3rd. Time limited.
Yes, the mythic. I was waiting on this, dude. The parrot has a hat.
For your very own.
Oh my god. Yo.
And the parrot is quite incredible. She looks amazing. She sounds amazing.
Wait, chat. I'm gonna make a parrot drip.
It's great.
On top of that, in honor of the upcoming circuit here, we've got a execution inspired by the previous friend or foe tournament.
Okay, that's sick. That is like so brutal.
So make sure you pick this up for 10k steel and equip it for the upcoming.
I see it does. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening. Try refreshing.
I always approve of a good headbutt there. On top of that, we have some amazing retrofit.
I have like 15k steel saved up. I'm so glad. I am so glad I saved up. I'll treat him great, Raptor. I got you. Hey, good luck on that script.
Free roam mode for another 5.
Oh gosh, I'm so excited to see it, man. Yo, I can't wait to see your takes on all this stuff. Yo, Icy, you're all good, man. If it won't let you follow me right now, feel free to follow another time. I'm sorry that glitch is happening. How do y'all have so much steel?
It's because Magi has it there. It's the pile of.
Yo, what's up, Big? Thanks so much for following. Welcome.
5k steel. Best watch out, Magi. You don't want the Hatoon coming after.
Oh, that's a cute one.
There we go. But just in case.
Game for a Yap Sesh? Yo, Raptor, absolutely, bro. Let's get a little Yap Sesh going after this. Because I know I'm gonna stream probably for like another hour or two. Talk about all the changes, yap with people coming in, and then what was it? I gotta go get a YouTube video up for sure about all this because I've been recording the whole time.
Out of hand. Don't forget that your first weapon.
Yeah, we have a mod meeting at like 5. That's not for a while though. That's
There it is.
Yeah, we have a couple hours. Also, a buddy of mine and I were playing after the Requiem announcement. We're gonna go play Resident Evil 6. By the way, Resident Evil Requiem. Oh, I need it. I cannot wait. Like, I don't care about GTA 6, bro. I need that game like right now.
From June 13th through the 16th. And we have a battle pass.
Going back to Raccoon City, I can't even believe it.
Boy itself up there, so get double the battle pass points.
I can't wait to have the battle pass done in like 2 days. So bad, chat. Like, 2 times battle pass XP. Oh yeah, it's over.